Hello everyone, I would like to introduce you to someone special. This is the new CEO of Zenith. How are we going to call you?
Hi, Ben. You can call me Ben. You can call everybody calls me Ben.
Ben Rhodes, Ben. As you know very well, I effing love Zenith.
That's good news.
I love Zenith. We've done 2 watches with you.
I know, yeah.
Both called the Night Surfer. So I want to know first, in our meet and greet, in our speed dating moment, why do you love Zenith and what's your favorite watch from Zenith? And what are you wearing? 3 things.
3 things. What I'm wearing.
Okay, let's start with that. That's easy.
That's what I'm wearing. There you go.
This is the new Skyline Chrono with the blue dial, large and in charge. So that's that ticked off.
Exactly.
What is your favorite Zenith from the whole history?
The pilot.
Oh, the pilots, the aviation Zenith.
Yeah,
okay, unpredictable.
Yeah.
Expected an El Primero.
Yeah, exactly. The pilots, you know, the chrono pilot, the pilots with the big dates.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, with the big dates.
Last year's product. Was
exactly.
Yep, we saw that. And lastly, what do you love about Zenith and what are you going to do with it?
When I discovered, I thought I knew Zenith, but when I got into Zenith, I was flabbergasted by the heritage and the authenticity of the brand. The history, 160 years, 159, next year it's 160 years.
Something good
That's
might be coming.
Absolutely working on that, yeah.
And in this interview, we're also going to come up with a concept for the 3rd Time+Tide limited edition.
Yes.
No, we're not. I'm just kidding. I wanted to see if you were going to let that fly.
No, we have to talk about that.
We do. Now, show me around this booth. Every booth tells a story. What is this story telling us?
So the booth is inspired from the high rises. So that's why you have cement, cement pillars there.
Yep.
So this was the initial idea of the booth, very much.
So look, the rest of the booth is watches that people can't actually take out, and I have no interest in a watch that I can't put in my hand. Can we have a look at the new stuff?
Absolutely.
Take me over.
Welcome to Zenith.
Okay.
Welcome home.
Nice.
I'm going to snatch these because I'm going to show you
a
couple
you're going to play?
Things,
I'm going to play with some too.
Rock on.
Okay. We're going to have some fun. Righto. What do we have here?
Wow. That's great. So here you have the diver. This is in titanium. It comes with 3 straps. The bezel is in ceramic, but not in ceramic, simple ceramic. It has what we call cranté. That means that it's really, it has a little dance, you know. It has little dance. The purpose of that is to make sure that it's easy to adjust when you, as soon as you hit the water.
It has a very, very finely serrated bezel edge.
There you go.
Which means that it really catches on the finger and quickly turns.
Exactly. And then the dial has, you know, the star of the Zenith star as well. Particularly on the dial, you have 600 meter waterproof, but as well 1969 feet. And this watch was created in 1969 initially inspired by this one. And its 600 meter is 1,969 feet. And this is the little,
Is that real?
Yeah,
That's meant to be.
It's meant to be, exactly, it's meant to be.
Oh, I like the strap. Is this the strap made out of fishnets?
Exactly, so this watch comes with 3 straps, a titanium bracelet, it comes with the rubber strap as well, and it comes with the strap that you have here, which is made out of 100% fishnet. The particularity of the fishnet is that you can put it and wear it over your swim gear and your wetsuit.
Wow, that is large. Also very much in charge. This has a sort of a fabric feel to it.
It's 100% recycled fishnets that we collected from the ocean, treated, and turned back into...
And you know what? This is weird. This is going to be a weird comment, but this reminds me of like a flat poker chip or something. You know the poker chips, how they have they're very flat. There's no doming to it. And what that preserves, it preserves the dodecahedron bezel shape. That's very clever. So the bezel doesn't actually take away that very angular dodecahedron shape to the bezel. It preserves it, and it looks like it's... Is there a bezel? Is there a steel bezel? Is that underneath the crystal?
Underneath, exactly. Underneath, there's that orange bezel again, and the enactment and the story is to take back from the original Defy that we created in 1969.
Yes. But this steel bezel edge to the sapphire is on the external?
Exactly, it's on the external. So you have first the bezel. No, it's over. You have the bezel, and then you have embodied on top of it.
Really interesting. So to break this down, you have this serrated ceramic poker chip flat bezel. Then you have the dodecahedron steel bezel Then you have a flat steel bezel appearance, and then the crystal is just laid on top of that. So this is quite a structured piece.
Absolutely. Then you have the helium valve, very important, you know.
Yep, helium valve on that
Helium
side.
valve is very important for divers.
And it looks like chronograph pushes, but they're actually it's crown guards.
Guards, exactly. The crown guards, exactly. Because you know we want to make sure that the watch is guarded as well and protected.
Yep.
And it comes with the metal titanium strap as well.
You know what would look best? I think the orange rubber strap would look wild on this.
You know, it's very easy to do. You want the orange?
You have orange?
I have the green one if you want. Okay. The green one is really cool.
Let's just do green.
Let's do the green. And this is, but it's very easy.
Super easy to do.
Very, very easy to do.
This Defy diver from the late 60s. Now, we did an episode of About Effing Time where we found some Zenith, vintage Zenith in these wild colors. And it gives me so much joy to see that you watched that episode and brought this watch back.
Zenith is very daring as well.
And the colors in the original, as we saw as we swung past it before, the colors are so preserved.
Yeah.
It hasn't sort of patinaed and faded. This is just such a unmistakable piece. So if you're looking for a Zenith bordering on an entry level piece, this is quite flexy. When would you wear this? Like, give me your scenario.
You can wear this anytime, anywhere, because first of all, it's a very robust watch.
Yep.
Very, very robust. Secondly, for a 600-meter waterproof watch, it has an open back case, which is unusual for for a diving. For a diving watch, it's beyond diving.
Come on.
At 6.
How good is that? With like a super conservative blue suit,
Yeah.
I'm suddenly interesting again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then,
Vittoria, you would talk to this guy, wouldn't you? You'd talk to this guy. What do you think? I'm asking you watching now. Could this possibly work as a totally... Because I was going to say Zenith, two unders. Underrated and unpredictable. Because you just never know what's going to come springing out of the archive. And this is my definite sleeper favorite of the whole fair for Zenith. I absolutely love it. I kind of want it.
no, it's fantastic. And then technically, it's of course improved from the one of 55 years ago.
Yes.
We test all our watches, although we put on the dial 600 meter, we test them for 750 meters, 750 meters to make sure that we
So it's a proper diver.
Absolutely. And then quality is very important at Zenith. And although we could and should put 750 meters, you know, water resistant 750, but we keep it at 600 to keep the history alive. But in fact, we test all our watches at 750 meters.
There you go. That's why I love Zenith. I just never know what we're going to get. And then out of the archives, we'll pop this little bright beauty. Let's move on to the Skyline chronograph. What an animal of a piece. You are wearing a very large watch, sir. Does that make you feel stronger?
No,
bigger?
Actually, it's not very large because the way it fits on the wrist, it doesn't look very, very large. It fits extremely well on the wrist.
Yep.
And it's a chronograph, and it's an El Primero, and you know and it has so many features. It has a beautiful see-through
Triple clasp bracelet, really nice.
And you know the star.
The applied logo star looks amazing. The star motif on the dial pattern.
Again, the decagonal,
nice.
the dial inside as well, which is very unusual. It's not round inside. You look at the inside.
Yes, the rail is actually shaped
Exactly.
instead of it being a smooth circle rail.
You see, it's a 1/10 of a second, so it turns extremely fast. And this is the particularity of El Primero.
Yes.
And you know, not a lot of watch brands have that particularity. Very, very few. But of course, Zenith was the first one.
I have to say, I have a 41mm Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Chronograph 50th anniversary blue dial, and this wears a little smaller. So just if you're an AP fan or wearer and have that to compare to, I would say that while there is a little bit of first link camber there, as in the first link is actually adding to the lug to lug, I would say that the drape and fit is a little more slender and sleek than the Royal Oak Chronograph.
And the bracelet is extremely easy. It's very. It
Should we
fits
play
very
with
well.
the bracelet? Are we going to
Sure,
choose our bracelet of dreams?
Let's go. Let's go.
I thought we'd get a little bit kinky here. So to release the bracelet, it's just a case of pushing this button on the case back.
The beauty is that those bracelets, they fit as well on the three hands. You know, the initial one that we launched 3 years ago.
White
on white.
Yeah,
Pretty
white
cool.
on white.
White on white.
I'm looking forward to pink on white. What have you done there? You've gone green
I've
on
got the
blue?
green. Yeah, I've got the
Okay.
green. Pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, we've had fun here playing with these watches, and this is the beauty of buying into these watches with interchangeable straps. I have the Night Surfer 2, which can also be hacked onto rubber, which I need to do more of. I do have a white rubber strap that I'm looking for the Night Surfer 2. So look, it really does give you multiple watches in one, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
Now, I do have one last request for you.
Tell me.
This is very left field, but I feel like you can deal with this. I would like you to, because we have a channel on Time+Tide that is launching called Time+Tide Tribe. Now, this really relates to the tribe of the community that follow us and that like to see how we do things. And there's also a tribe of our team. This is Lars on video. You're going to meet more Lars. Hi, Lars.
Hey, Lars.
Okay. So there's the tribe that bring you this content, but there's also tribes within the tribe of very devoted brand followers.
Absolutely.
There's a Cartier tribe, there's a Tudor tribe, and there's 100% a Zenith tribe. So this is your chance.
Hi, Zenith Tribe. Thank you for being here, first of all. Thank you for being part of the tribe. It is a very special tribe for a very special brand. We're gonna rock it, but together.
Ben, thank you again.
Thank you for the dynamism. I like the vibes. You know,
Man.
either is it the tribe vibes or the vibes, but it's definitely good
It's
vibes.
the tribe vibes. And look, honestly, kind of here because we love it.
Very good. Thank you for the partnership. Thank you for being here, and great job. Thank you.
Now we're going to talk more about limited editions. See you later. Sorry you can't be here.